Hey guys, again, obviously, thank you for joining as usual. Again, I mean the usual USDJPY. I think something Trump said caused the drop finally, which is perfect. So I'm quite happy. And yeah, it's going as planned. I actually had an entry actually around here when it went back up, so that was quite nice. So it was a 2-to-1 trade, perfect. I think this zone right here is going to be quite interesting, the 111.3. I honestly think we can go back to retest this zone and go up. So as soon as I'm probably going to close positions as soon as it opens. I have one position running. I'm going to close it for a nice percentage, and then I'll wait for a retest if there is one, and then I'll get back into it. But at the moment, we're still bullish. I mean, we did take out this minor high low, but because we're retesting this area from 110.8 to 111.3, it's still going to be quite bullish until we take that properly out, because we're retesting a zone that we haven't, it's a first test, let's say. All right, so going into things, as per usual, we do have this, and like I said, you wait for the monthly to close. I'll probably do it to the wick, exactly here. You wait for the monthly to close and see what happens. And that's what you got to do, because last week we were very bullish, and I did say, guys, it doesn't matter if we're very bullish or not. What matters most. Fuck's sake. What matters most is the close. So you can't base anything unless it closes, and the candle hasn't closed yet. So right now, all you can say is UJ is still in consolidation. It does look like a bullish flag, but anything could happen. Yeah. And I hope everyone's week is doing well. I'm gonna bring up the Forex factory, go on the weekly, and have a look on what's going on. So you can clearly see, there is some sort of rejection going on around this zone, at 111, 113 area, and it does look quite good. But like I said, we do have this really nice zone right here that we have to worry about, right? Because you can clearly see, probably make it 0.2. You can clearly see that we've stayed under that zone for a while, and it's going to be a nice strong resistance. So just be cautious about that. Obviously, we're going to hit the next zone. I would say 101.8 is going to be a zone. I do see UJ going very bearish, simply because of market structure. We have a like this was respected as a lower high. We create the lower low. It looks like we might be creating a lower high over here, and we would be looking to test a lower low here, and most likely create a new lower low. So let's see what happens. At the moment, it looks fine. You see here, if you readjust it, it's perfectly there. Even 0.2. It's perfect right here. Like I did say, there's 3 different zones: 113.2, we have 113.5, and we have 113.6 area. So I mean 113.5 to 6. And you can clearly see that 113.2 was respected here, was respected here, and respected here by the wicks. Right now, like I did mention, this is going to be a key zone, 111 area, and we'll have to see what happens, because technically, if you look, this is our higher low, or higher low here. We did create a higher high, so that's why this zone is going to be quite key to see what happens. So that'd be interesting. You can also plot this trend line if you'd like to see what would happen next. If this does break, my visualization of what would happen was it pretty much does this, retest this zone, go down, retest, and then down. You see this zone area, this area. So we'll obviously have to wait and see what happens. But all in all, looks good so far. Yeah, I mean, UJ looks like it just wants to go. Like I did say, UJ has been overextended. If we look at stochastics, I'm quite sure if I pull it up now, let me do that. It'd probably say it's overbought, and it's starting to turn down. Yeah, see, perfectly. You see, every time it goes and it starts turning down, it does go down. Over here as well, it does go down overall. So I mean, it's all in all, it's lagging, but you guys can use it as confluence, as I've been teaching my students. I'm gonna actually just move it back to 110.8, and then I'm gonna leave one here because I think this looks better in terms of the 4-hour structure, because 4-hour structure to me matters more. We have this area that we did break under, so that's 112.2. I do see a possibility of us retesting that area like I mentioned earlier. So let's see what happens. It would be quite interesting to see. Actually, I have to open Canva and YouTube so I can prepare the uploads. And actually, I need to prepare WordPress. Okay. Yeah, so in terms of what I think is going to happen is two things. We could either go up, we could go down, sorry, retest, continue down, or we could continue up, right? We retest and go up, or we could go from where we are right now, from here, and go down, one or the other, right? So it could go, God damn it, fine, whatever. There could be two ways, right? So there's one, bounce here and up, bounce here up and down, bounce down, or we could just drop. But I like to see market structure, so I'm gonna leave it like that. I put these ones here, and then C and D. Opa. And that's my visualization for UJ. It's quite straightforward, quite easy. It doesn't have to go all the way to 112.2. So let's see what happens. I do hope it does because it gives you a very nice last kiss and retest, and I love last kisses. And this is the visualization. Okay, and that's it. And in terms of the news, not much at all. So it's gonna be beautiful. Take care, guys.